Well, I'm at the same Washington Circle as yesterday. I walked again down to George Washington University and back to Adams Morgan where I live. And this is really the Pennsylvania Avenue. And I don't know if you see the military. There's military trucks. You can't drive to get any closer to the White House, which is about 6 or 7 blocks from here. It's all closed up for you know what. We got 25,000 police or military men from all over the country, protecting me in my suit. So interesting. I wonder if I got the right thing. I see nobody around yet. Let me know if someone's there. I want to talk to you about things. Did I screw up? Did I screw up? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Why is nobody here? Sick of talking to me. Oh, maybe so. Hi, hearts of Aries. Yes, you see the hearts. They're for you. Oh, Noah. Okay, so I must be at the right place, right? I see Noah. Thank you, Noah. Thanks for being there. Well, what I want to talk about, it looks like reading, the Sunday, we get all the people on, the talk shows and everything. It's Big Washington News Day. Nobody else watches it except us junkies in Washington, and I sort of watch half of it. I don't look at it all. Just trying to find out new programs that come up, and reading what Biden's talking about. He's talking about lots more programs, coming out that really help individuals. The pandemic, the jobs, the unemployment, the paying rent, not paying mortgages, all this stuff. I mean, there are programs and there's lots. And remember, you have to start looking locally, and that's where they happen. And the other thing is to go to your elected officials. Go to their websites, the Congress. That's where your congressmen and the 2 senators, because a lot of these are federal programs. Now, there's still a lot of state programs. Every state still has a lot of programs. I mean, just reading that Maryland is going to give checks like $750 per person, an extra stimulus check, $750. I mean, that's incredible to me. So that's the kind of stuff that's still happening around your states. You have to start digging in this. So a lot of it is state. So I would get on the mailing list or get on the email list for your governor's office. I really need assistance in Michigan. Thanks for being there. Great. Okay, contact the governor's office. Go on there and just search around. If not, just call the government's office and see what they have and tell them what you're after. It's really, I believe more now than ever before, because I used to think it was just me that I got more because I was using the phone, because I'm an old-time researcher when we didn't have the internet and we used the phone. And now I see it really is the phone again. And people, Lesco help people are calling me up all the time now and say, hey, yeah, on the phone. I call my, I think I mentioned this yesterday, the woman who called her city, her county, and they thanked her for calling, and they signed her up for 2.5 months worth of rent grants. You don't know what's there, so you don't know what to ask for. You have to call up and just say, I need help. You start with that. See, elected officials and people who work for the government, that's what they're there for. They're paid for by all the rest of us just to help people. And then also there's this special offices that are set up just to help people in trouble. That's all they do. So they're getting paid to help you in trouble. And then what happens is people go on Google and look for people to help them when they're in financial trouble. And they're gonna find people on Google who are gonna charge them money to help them with financial trouble. When there's already people in your neighborhood that get paid by government money to help you in financial trouble. And they know more about these programs because other people have asked before you. So that's how you learn. This is how I learn in my work. I'm stupid. I don't know any of this stuff. But then people call me up and they have a problem, and I try to find out what's there. So in finding out what's there, I say, oh my God, I didn't know this was there. I stumble into it by accident, and then I tell the member what I found and everything, and that builds my knowledge on this stuff. So again, that's what you have to do, and that's why you come to people like me who built some knowledge on it, and I know what's there, and maybe the tricks to doing it. But if you're the first time out of the gate, it's hard to find. I mean, it's still hard for me to find a lot, and nothing's easy. And you think you know everything because of Google. No, Google is good. I mean, that's obvious. But it's also bad. It's sort of like cars. Cars are good, right? But it's also bad. And that's why you have to be careful. Know when to hold them and know when to fold them, right? And so that's why you have to know when to use a phone. And particularly, to me, the rule of thumb is if you don't know what you're doing, unless you really know where the plate, who's giving money and whatever, then you don't need a phone. You go right to the internet. But if you're not sure or what, then you really have to use the phone. That will open up, that will explain to you, that will give you leverage, that will make you learn things you didn't know to ask for. This is why I wear the question mark suits and everything. I had a lot of people stop me today in the purple. And said, "Oh, you made me smile today." Well, Washington is a military city today, so the bar is pretty low on making people smile. So when they see a clown walking around exercising in a clown outfit, I don't know if you can see this is me. And that's why I wear the question mark suit, really, because we don't know the questions to ask. I got a whole bunch of stuff here, I don't know, me and all kinds of things. Who do I call to get free funds for assistance getting a car in Atlanta? I don't know, do you want to buy a car? Do you got to fix up a car? Whatever. I mean, the first, I'll put this list here in underneath the description again. I give you and if you don't have time, Lisa Lovegeese, oh there you go, is looking on the last video I did before I left for exercising. You could see a link that gives you a state-by-state listings of all the places to start to get free help to get out of financial trouble. Okay, I'm giving it away. You don't have to give me $20 or anything like all the Lesco help members. This is free, and it's in the description of the video. And when I get back, I'll put it in this description too. But it's in the description of the video I just did. What are the grants for unemployed single moms? Well, you go to the pandemic unemployment assistance, and they're changing that every time. If you've been turned down by unemployment before, go back and apply again. You may not get it, but you may get it because they keep changing the rules all the time. There's a new pandemic unemployment program just started last week. So if you applied before that and say no, apply again. And then even if you get turned down, then you can apply, what do you call it? Yell at them. Appeal. I mean, they have an appeal process and everything. Florida unemployment owes me money since October. Okay, don't let that slide, Patrick. Go to your elected official and help them get you that. You have 6 or 7 elected officials. You have federal, you have 3 at the federal government, then you start in your state government. Get that. I mean, they're all screwed up and they don't pick up the phone. The elected officials, well, you have to go down the list, get a bigger list and keep going. Call 9 o'clock in the morning, call 9 o'clock at night. All of this will not be easy, but you probably have thousands and thousands of dollars sitting there. You go camp out in the front of their office. And just take a sleeping bag, go down to the unemployment and camp out and say, hey, they owe me $5,000 and they're not answering their phone. You get people to shame them into fixing your problem. You go camp out in front of the elected official's office. Look, the government's doing me. I need your help. I want to sue them. But no, don't sue them. That's going to take too long to get the goddamn money. And all who gets rich are lawyers. So you don't want to sue people. No, you think you do, but no. You go and shame them. and find people who fight for you for free. And that's what the elected officials are all about. People who fight for you for free. So you do that. Or you call every media people you know. and tell them how to look at you're screwed. You're starving, you need this, you can't pay this, and these bureaucrats won't give you the money you're due. And that's our government. They're screwed up, and that's true. Camping out seems to be the resolution. Yeah, it is, because you can't pay rent. So it's a twofer. Now you're being unemployed and evicted at the same time, so camp out in front of them, because you wouldn't have to be unemployed or evicted if you got the money they owe you, right? I know that's facetious and silly, but it's really true. I really believe that. So, I mean, it's hard to get bureaucrats. We all suffer every day. We're all struggling, and those unemployment people are struggling too. They got a million things they got to do now when it was only 10. So they're trying to please everybody. So you have to let them know that you are there and they owe you money, and don't let that go. Be a Rottweiler on their pants leg. Or here's another way to do it. You bake a cake, bake 2 dozen cookies, okay? And you say you make 500 cookies, and you put them in 5 different bags. So you have 100 cookies, different bags. So all the elected officials in your place, you go to their office, put their name on it. This is from me. Here's my phone number. The government owes me $5,000 of unemployment. So they got a bag of cookies with your information on it at their doorstep, right? Wow. Don't you think they're going to call you? I mean, it sounds stupid, but unfortunately, that's how they got to play the game. Otherwise, you sit and whine. So you have to outsmart them. You outsmart them with nice. You receive an email from MJ in my number. Well, if you remember, I do that all on the Facebook group. So that's all there. So out nice them, okay? Make 100 cookies. And even if it's the instant cookies, those you just slice and you put in the oven, it's frozen cookie dough or something like that. Yeah, just slice those, put them in the oven, put them up in a nice big white bag with a big note on it. Dear Representative so-and-so, please help me. The government has my money and they won't answer my phone. Wow, who could say no to that? Well, some will, I'm sure. That's why you got to do it more than once. You got to play their ads. Help, where do I go to pay for help? I live in 9 to pay you to help. Oh, it's $20, and it's www.lescohelp.com. And that's a closed Facebook group. When you get pay up the $20 a month, you quit anytime you want. And you go on the discussion, tell me what you need help with or what you need money for, and I send you websites of likely places that pay for things like that. I can't guarantee you got the money, but I guarantee they're real websites that try to solve this kind of problem. Now, it's sort of like, I see it like dating. Well, these are where single women are looking for dates. Now, whether they date you or not, I have no control over that. So the people giving out the money are the people who know for sure you're going to get it or not. The women who are looking for dates are the people who know for sure they're going to date you or not. Not me. I'm just a pointer. I'm like those dogs. Over there, over there. The bird you killed is over there, over there. And that's about it. That's about all I could do in my work. But it frustrates me that there is so much help out there. And Biden looks like he's going to have. So start learning about this. Tell you the truth, 6-8 months ago, I was telling people not to use the word grants because most of the money was not even called grants in the government. Now, all the new stuff is called, or something very close. I'm relieved to see that you're not in the congestion of the city. There is no congestion. There's just cops stopping people going anywhere. Actually, you could walk anywhere. You just can't drive. Yeah, and that's the thing. Maybe I'll take a little walk and show you a little more. Well, what's going on here? Green's message. I need money in Peace County, Washington, Kensington. What? Peace County? What's Prince George's County, maybe? Washington. Start with your county level. I know I lived in Kensington for a long time, and that county was very good. They had grants and mortgage money and money to start a business, all kinds of stuff. Here, I'm going to shift around so you can see a little bit what's going on out here. See the military folks. These are all, I guess, from different states. We have 25,000 military. I was in the military. I was in the Navy, 3 months, 9 days. Or 3 years, 2 months and 9 days. And that was Vietnam era. But now, people join the Navy and go to Washington. They're bivouac in Washington. Here's more of them over here, see? Are you amazing? I grew up watching you on TV. Yes, I did too. Oh, TV was fun, but it doesn't work for me anymore. That's why I'm out. I mean, this used to cost me, like $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 to have a camera crew come out and videotape. Now, for $100, I got an iPhone and do that. See, this is what's going on. The Riddler is back, but it's maybe I'll go down K Street and see what's going on. See, they're all over. This is like the biggest street in Washington here. Look at empty, naked, a few cars out there. So you got to pass through these people, because if you work here, they'll let your car come in. If you don't, you're not getting in here. You can walk, even if you're dressed funny. Hey, I received to say nothing. I am really. Yeah, I don't know what will happen. I certainly nobody does yet. It's just a pity that all this happens. Particularly, we have pandemic going on, and people are hurting and need help, and it looks like this is going to be different now. How much help? But also, I think what you have to look for too is to look for benefits that will also change your life. Things that are going to be a lot of, after they get through money with, solving problems of paying rent and food and things like that, then it's really about education and training and jobs. And there'll be a lot of opportunities, I think, and that the government, no matter who's in town, will want to help with. A lot of people here. I should put the cover on. And that's what you want to look at too. All these programs that are going to be to help you with a new career, or get education. And it'll be all free, not 4-year degrees. I think we've given up on a lot of that. We got enough of that already. And that didn't turn out as well as we thought. So there are going to be a lot more practical ways to increase your income and contribute to society. And I think that's going to be a lot more now. Gina, hi. Where have you been? So that's another thing to look for, not only just paying the day's bills, but a future, or start thinking yourself about how you can contribute. What do you have that you could do for the rest of us, and also earn some money doing it? To me, there's nothing better in life than to be getting up every morning and doing something you enjoy doing and getting paid. That's why I feel so selfish and spoiled. I can't wait to get up every day and work. Who else? I mean, I could dress like an idiot, like a clown, and make nice money doing this. Yeah. Wow, and helping people. And you guys give me just incredible feedback. I must say, you don't look a day over 50. What's that? I don't look a day over 50. Really? I'm 77. Man, I never thought I'd be 77. I don't know what the hell I feel like. I just feel good. And I can't run anymore. That's why I walk. But I walk 6-7 miles every day, and that's fun. And especially with the pandemic, because I work at home. I usually work in coffee shops, but they're not open anymore. So I work mostly at home. So getting out for like 2 hours, because it takes me an hour and a half, 2 hours to do 6-7. I do about 15-minute miles. And then I'll stop and talk to you guys for a while. That's nice. And it's nice to get that feeling. So you're my friends. I don't have friends. I just have you guys. I have family, and I love working too much. And 77, you're going, yeah, well, I mean, maybe I have 15 more years. I want to do this till I die. That's why I think retirement is stupid. At least it is for me. I think we should be giving and contributing in society forever. You know, why are you here if it's not to give, to help, you know, your fellow man somehow? And we could do that forever. So why, I mean, 60, you know, when I grew up, you retired at 60 and went to Florida and played golf. That just sounded like the most stupid thing in the world. I did used to love playing golf. I haven't played in 20, 30 years. But why would you go and retire and do something that you're lousy at? Yeah, you find something like you're good at, and you can do that the rest of your life and contribute. Now that's it. And there's so many things to work on, so many things to keep growing, and I think that's how you stay healthy and mentally healthy. Hi, Gino. When are you gonna write? And what keeps you engaged and makes life more interesting and worthwhile, no matter what it is. You don't need money to do it. You don't need connections. There are too many problems to help solve. You know, it's getting cold here. There should be, 20 years later, I'm finally realizing that we were wrong and how I can help them and say, I told you so. Yeah. Well, life's fun if you make it, but nobody's gonna make it fun for you. That's why I do this, man. I say, throw your own party. No, but don't wait for somebody to throw you a party. You just throw your own every day. And like me, people come up to me and say, they just thank me for smiling. Ooh, oh no, I can't even walk down there. This is the busiest street in our country. I mean, in Washington, see? See the trucks there behind me? So this is this is like Wall Street for Washington, D.C. You know, it's amazing. Maybe if you hang in there a little longer, I'll be up here with Gates. And not Bill Gates. There's big gates in the middle of the road, so people can't go. I mean, they're like 8-foot tall fences they have across the road. I don't know where and how. God. Well, interesting times. Boy, it's a whack on the side of the head. You know, because it's so easy to get complacent and keep doing the same things, and you don't even know why you're doing them. You just get every day because you have to do that and take out the garbage. Why the hell are you doing that? So to me, that's what this is great, is to reassess your life. Hey, what the hell should I really be doing? Okay, so you dig out of this thing, whatever the hell it is, and then you start planning on something that's really going to be more fulfilling for you. You know, because the old stuff doesn't work anyway. You have to do something new. And that's it. You find out ways to just make income. You could do that even by the gig economy, just to generate income. See them opening. Oh no. See. Hey, there's the middle of the street. Big gate. I mean, I'd be run over and dead by now. Sometime when I wave, I get a wave back. Sometimes not. They're a little too tight. But that's, oh man, it's just Death Valley days. Not much here. Okay, so take the whack on the side of the head. Think about what else and how to start, and you don't have to spend money doing stuff, okay? That's why, particularly Lesco help. You want to do something in life, tell me, and I'll try to give you some suggestions. There's lots of ways to do things in life. You know, sure, ideally, you'd like to have $100,000 to do something. No, well, then you could all start it without that, by volunteering somewhere and learning how to do it without money. Where do they get money? You know, so there's too many ways to do things. We all want to throw money at all problems. You know, you don't have to. You find another way to do it. It's hard, yes. But anything you do is going to be hard. So what the hell? But if you're doing something you like, then that's easy. You want to have a great date in life. You know, why isn't work like dating? You know, there's lousy dates and there's good dates. The good dates, they go by so quick, right? Wow, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. The lousy dates, you're looking at your watch. Oh, we've been going for, oh, it's only 8:30. So find a job or work that you can contribute that's like a greatest date you've ever